Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum, student of class 7. How are you? Hope all of you are fine. Today we are going to start our chapter number 3, which is about periodic table. Periodic table is basically an arrangement of elements in accordance to their atomic number. We will study in this chapter in very detail. First of all, this chapter has been started with the introduction of atom, which we already know that atom is very small in size. That is, it cannot be cut into smaller particle. And about the size of atom, we know that if we combine 100 million of atoms side by side, then they will measure only in 1 centimeter in size. So, what do scientists believe currently about the atom? Scientists currently believe that atom consists of dense core or the nucleus surrounded by a negatively charged particles, and moreover neutral particle that is shown in the blue color balls also are present inside the nucleus. Then further, scientists have taken 100 years to produce some model about the atom. These scientists, one of the famous scientists among these was John Dalton. John Dalton first discovered or the work out that everything is made up of atom. So the discovery of Dalton was about atom, and he found out that everything is made up of atom. How he found out that everything is made up of atom? He observed the phenomena of evaporation of water. When he noticed that water evaporates in the air and mix with the air, then he came to conclusion that water could only evaporate if it is made up of particles, and same about the air, that both will be made up of the particles, that is atoms, and they will, after evaporation, they will mix with each other. Moreover, Dalton has found that atoms have different weights, different atoms have different weights, and he explained it and proved it with the help of experiment. Dalton was the first scientist who discovered about the atom. J.J. Thomson was the second scientist who discovered about the subatomic particles. He noticed that there are further some small particles which are present inside the atoms, and these were protons, that is inside the nucleus, present inside the nucleus, and with lots of negative charge particles which revolve around this nucleus. That he was explaining about these electrons which are revolving around the nucleus, and the positive charge particle, that is protons, present inside the nucleus. Then Ernest Rutherford was the third scientist in this time period. Rutherford did an experiment which we are mentioning in this chapter also, that he bombarded positively charged rays, these are the positively charged beams, on the thin metal foil. Here reside the thin metal foil. This thin metal foil, as we know that although it is thin, but it is still made up of atoms. What he observed as a result of this experiment, that most of the rays he thrown or bombarded on this thin metal foil was able to pass from this thin metal foil. Only few of them did not pass from this thin metal foil. Rather, these rays were reflected. These rays were reflected back. So, what he observed about these rays is that these rays, if they are reflected rays, then positive rays could only be reflected by some positive charge. Otherwise, they should be attracted. And secondly, this part is very dense, so this part is not allowing these rays to pass through this metal foil. So he came to conclusion that nucleus is a small part because it reflects only small number of rays. Most of the rays was being able to pass through it. So number one conclusion was the nucleus is very dense. It does not allow any particle to pass through them. It is very small in portion. And third conclusion is that this portion is of positive charge and it repels the positive charge particles out from it. Furthermore, Niels Bohr along with Rutherford found out that negatively charged particles are revolving around the nucleus but in a very great speed in a fixed orbit. So these were the work of the famous scientists about the to explain the structure of atoms, and which were very helpful in understanding the periodic table also. So it is mentioned in the start of the chapter. Now we are being able to explain the answer of these questions. Number one was, what do scientists currently believe that an atom consists of? So its answer is from here, that scientists currently believe that an atom up to charge electrons. The notes which are provided to the students have these question and answers mentioned along with the page and para number. Hope all of you understand them well and memorize them well. And may Allah help you to understand all these phenomena. Thank you.